which could easily translate to a 300,000 profit. Hot BTO flats. Today we're going to talk everything in the BTO front. And we have Gerald with us today.
Hey guys.
Gerald, now you are our resident expert on houses.
Thank you. So
Gerald,
let's
have
go.
you seen some of the latest results on the May BTOs now? Because what I see from headlines is that nearly 7,000 flats were being offered and so many applicants came in and like new record highs, right? What are your first thoughts?
Yeah, it's super popular. I think what caught my attention was the number of first-timer applicants. So, well, I can imagine how frustrating it must be. And the reason why I think there's so many is because they spill over from the previous application, right? The November, they couldn't get, then May to try again. So, must be really tough.
Was there a reason why you decided to go with the resale route for yourself or not? You couldn't wait it out.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So for me, my life is a bit different because me and my wife, right, we are also renting outside. So our opportunity cost every year is like, because we rent will be easily 2K a month. And now the same place that I used to rent for 1.6, now it's like 2.5, right? So every year my opportunity cost will be 30K. If I wait back then, if I want to bid, it would be like 7 years, 5 to 7 years, right? Would be 150K opportunity cost easily.
Yes. And for some who want to start a family quickly or just can't stay with parents anymore due to personal reasons, then the resale route will be a much faster option. Even though government has mentioned that they are shortening the process, right? I think median wait times now they are declaring, if I were to quote from HDB directly, 3 years and 5 months. It used to be 5-6 years. I think flats can come in a bit faster. But let's look at some real numbers. What was the hottest on the market for this May launch, Gerald?
So for this May's launch, right, the hottest unit was the Serangoon North Vista launch, especially the 5 bedrooms. I think it was really shocking. The application rate is like, there's 2,500 people that applied for 120 units. 20x, I think.
That's like, you're buying lottery already almost. It's like 2,000 people are going to get disappointed.
Yeah, it's crazy, like the odds, right?
Is this Serangoon North Vista near Next or not? I haven't been to Serangoon in a while. But do you happen to see the location?
It's right beside the Cross Island line. I don't think it's near Next.
So Serangoon was the hottest one, whereby some headlines were capturing it. Then what else do we see? Tengah?
Quite surprising. Like Tengah is, the whole area is undeveloped. And even then, it was almost 3 times oversubscribed for the 5 bedroom, 2 times oversubscribed for the 4 bedroom, despite it being like largely undeveloped. So you literally won't know what's gonna happen, right? With the whole area. Because ACS decided to, uproot and fly all the way to Tengah there.
It's now like the anchor tenant, shopping malls, right? You need to have NTUC fair price. You need to have a Golden Village. It's like anchor tenant, then you draw people over for development.
That's very true. Yeah.
And it's true. From data, it seems like even the Tengah 5 room is well received. Oh, in fact, from first glance, my conclusion is 5 rooms are the most popular selection. Every single one seems to be more oversubscribed than 3-room flat. Is there an aversion for 3-room flat, or is it true that we should pick the biggest quantum? Like buy the 5 rooms, so next time you want to upgrade after MOP, your gap to a condo is not too big. Is that a right train of thought?
Well, this one really have to look at the numbers, right? Choosing between 4 and 5 bedrooms, the difference really is space. You don't actually get 1 extra bedroom. So then the question now becomes, is 5 bedrooms more profitable than 4 bedrooms? Yeah, so when you look at the numbers, I think I created a table, right? Like a price gap analysis between all the BTOs versus what I found is that 4 bedrooms seems to be more profitable, if not equally profitable to 5 bedders, whether is it, whichever area you're in.
Yeah, other than in Tengah, right? But they may be using Choa Chu Kang's price. But it's true, mature towns, Bedok and Serangoon, the possibility of more profits from 4 rooms seems to be there. So again, for anyone listening in, you may not need to buy 5 room to eke out the best profits. Sometimes the 4-room flat may have a bigger profitability potential. And again, the quantum is smaller, so it works easier on budget, and the percentage gains wise looks nicer even. And Serangoon's resale price, wow, that seems the highest across all the 4 in comparison. And not just that, it's priced even cheaper than in Bedok, which could easily translate to a 300,000 profit. So did HDB undervalue it or not? Maybe that's the reason why Serangoon's one got oversubscribed that much. Is there anything unique versus its other peers? Tengah, Bedok, Whampoa that you like to highlight?
Schools, definitely. So what I found, right, is that the Serangoon could be within 1 km of Rosyth School. So Rosyth, I think based on the GEP program, the Gifted Education Program, it's ranked number 1 in popularity. So if you want to get the priority admission, right, having this BTO is a very good chance.
Well, on this list, we see Nanhua, St. Hilda's. About Rosyth School, the Serangoon BTO could be near enough. Okay, good point.
Yeah, it's definitely within 2 km, if not maybe even within 1 km. So the other factor is that it's near an upcoming the Cross Island line, right? The line across Ang Mo Kio, that one. So it's near the MRT. In terms of comparing old estates, actually Kallang also it hasn't had a BTO for a long time. But the issue then lies in the fact that it's under the prime location housing. So 10 years MOP, right?
Anyone listening in, if you couldn't get successful through your bidding, maybe the next one, that's where you should look out for. Maybe, Gerald, share some thoughts what to look out for next BTO, which is coming out in August. What are your first thoughts on it?
Right, so for August, when we look at the units available, there is one more Tengah, then 3 Kallang Whampoa area, Queenstown, and Choa Chu Kang. So when I looked at all the areas, right, I think Queenstown, I'm not sure if there's any primary school effect around. Choa Chu Kang, I used to live there. I don't recall primary school around the Choa Chu Kang Woodlands Road, that area, right? So Kallang, I'm
primary
worried.
school, not the branded primary school. Because I live near Queenstown, relatively familiar with it. And I think it'd be the most expensive of the 4 that's coming out in August.
Yes, that's what I heard as well. So for Kallang Whampoa, my worry would be that it's the prime location housing. If it's not within the PLH, like the Potong Pasir area, right, then I think I would pick the Kallang. I'll be very interested to look at the Kallang BTO. Otherwise, Tengah would be my go-to because of ACS Primary, and also because I think right now there's a big drive to kind of develop that whole Tengah, that estate, right? So I guess the transformation effect hopefully will help bring some value and some higher profit for me as a potential buyer if I were to put myself in a buyer's
I also
shoes.
see that HGB has mentioned that mature estates, your odds of getting is a bit lower. They are kind of suing, bidders to go for the non-mature estates, whereby they have a bigger percentage of being successful. So maybe we'll leave today's discussion with this thought. And as always, smash or subscribe, because when new information comes up of this August BTO, we'll share it and do an analysis. How about that, Gerald?
Yeah, if you have any burning questions like regarding the BTO, thoughts or opinions, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to kind of check it out and see whether we can, do an analysis on it.
Thank you for joining today's discussion, Gerald. And if you've been listening in, help us smash the like button, and we'll see you in the next discussion. Take care as always. Goodbye.
Take care, everyone. Bye.